Hello and welcome back to the programme. Soldiers who died in the First World War are being remembered here in Bristol ahead of Remembrance Day. Students from Bristol City College photographed the graves of those who fought in the war, situated at the city's very own Arnos Vale Cemetery. They're showing them at an exhibition at the Cathedral until the 17th, and Rachel went along to see them for herself.
Well, this is a double exposure photograph. It was taken with about 6-second exposure, so it was pretty much a photo of me exposed to the what's known as in Arnos Vale as Soldiers' Corner, where the memorial of all the lost and missing soldiers are, and it explains the dates. What it's meant to represent is pretty much teenagers and their part in the war.
There are over 300 First World War graves in our city, and students have been capturing the burial sites to encourage us to remember the forgotten front.
Most people during the war were at the ages of 17 to early 20s, and they're the ones that usually left their families behind or left their parents behind and passed away during the war. So this was a double exposure of myself and of the war behind me, which was able to highlight the 18 at the time.
The pictures have been gathered at Arnos Vale Cemetery using traditional photography methods, making them look like snaps from the past.
There's a selection of photographs of various war graves. Some of them are collections of war graves, so you've got things like Soldiers' Corner in Arnos Vale, Sailors' Corner in Arnos Vale, and they show a very wide range of the kind of people who were killed in the First World War. The students were really touched by that, and quite a number of the actual combatants that are buried there were 17, 18 years of age, and these guys are exactly that, 17, 18 years of age. So they're seeing 100 years on the kind of completely different context that they live within.
Most of the graves are of men who died in local hospitals because of their sustained injuries, some of them younger than the students taking these photographs.
We were asked to spend 3 days working in Arnos Vale, photographing all the war graves. Some were hidden, some were just, a lot of them in one section. We were given a bit of a background on what they were, and then we were told to photograph them. The photo itself is quite blurred, which kind of represents like the memory kind of being, because obviously I wasn't alive at that point, it's distant to me, but I felt quite connected seeing as these people were like my age, younger, and it was quite emotional to see that.
The project aims to encourage us to discover, explore and remember our war heritage. I'm Rachel for Made in Bristol TV.
Lollipop men and women in Bristol could